Hello, everyone. Luke Blights here. I apologize for the bad lighting. It's murky outside. I had to work today, and so I'm recording this a little later than I had wanted. So I can see here we got a advertisement for Ginlog, which, by the way, I don't care for it. I'm gonna give it a watch and all that jazz. I'm not gonna shit on it before it's even out, but I'm not feeling it. So last episode, some shit happened. People were tired. I made a prediction that it's going to be a Headless Horseman. Which, given the seller, maybe not, but I'm thinking I want it to be a Headless Horseman because of the Brunswick thing, but I don't know. Wishful thinking, I guess. But we also had something pop out of that seller, which we don't know what it is. I'm assuming we're going to find out this episode, which is 20 minutes, which, you know, so far only one episode's length that's bothered me, and that was episode 4, I think. That one that was like maybe 15 or so minutes. I mean, what we got was fine. I'm not, it was episode 4. It was episode 4, not 3. I mean, given what happened in episode 3, I'm okay with the slower episode. I don't know. I want a little more brevity, I guess. Or levity. Is that the word I'm thinking of? I think it's levity. Yeah, where you just casually talk about nothing. Not that I want them to talk about nothing. I just want character interactions to build relationships and whatnot. Like have Blake interact with Oscar or interact as needed. You need to have meaningful relationships with these characters. But overall, all I'm hoping for is my Headless Horseman. And I got myself my Crow Cup here full of whiskey. Only glass I'm having today. It's not a full glass of whiskey. There's some root beer in there. It's probably more or less like 30-70, so, I'm not going too crazy. And I meant to shave this shit off. It looks even uglier with the lighting being as dark as it is, but I'll get rid of it probably after I record this video. It's just I am on a time crunch to record this because I got something to be at in a couple hours, so I wanted to not get this reaction knocked out, but I wanted to get it done. Anyways, onwards we go. Let's see what this advertisement's all about. That might have helped the lighting a little bit. Hold up. Kinda. There we go. Haha. Improvise the lighting, as it were. Actually. Okay, so I wanted to pause it for a bit. I wanted to test the audio out, so. Ooh, scary music. Let me make that a little bigger. Wee bits bigger. That I had to get OBS up and running. Helps me measure my audio. We're sitting around telling campfire stories, children. There's a Headless Horseman afoot. You must be awares.
Storm's cleared up for now. We should be able to leave by morning.
That's good.
No.
I don't have a good
It's really
feeling about
not.
this place.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Especially with me around.
You drinking again, Crow?
Okay.
Sure.
Crow replied to the girl sarcastically.
I'll wake you guys up just before sunrise.
Yeah, he's probably out of it because of the whole Ospen shiz. Ruby, smack that bottle out of his hand. He doesn't need to be drinking.
It's a diary.
But that's none of my
the
business.
head of this household, Bartleby. Apparently, he and several other families founded this little settlement to try and live on their own.
So not Roman, as some
It
people were
sounds like
saying.
it worked, at least for a spell.
Graham?
Just one of many hardships. Slowed down their farming, made everything harder. It's a shame, really.
And that's what happens when you live outside the
Quite an
kingdoms.
ambitious fellow, always thinking of new schemes
Like
to
you would
overcome the
You'd think they'd come up with ways to protect themselves.
Crow said we should get some sleep. We're gonna head out early tomorrow.
Thank goodness.
Did you guys bury those 2 bodies yet? I mean, you at least owe them that much, poor bastards.
The last thing you'll catch me doing is letting some kid tell me what to do. Get in bed.
Okay, this Maria chick's really starting to grow on me. I didn't care for it at first. She's growing on me gradually. Like, I'm starting to dig her now. Wait, hold on. I might be too loud. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to deafen you. I swear it. Swear it on me, Mum. Morning. Those look more like tarps than blankets. Oh, that has to be uncomfortable as shit, sleeping like that. Ah! Bad dream? Oh, more like the bottle just, scared the shit out of her.
Close window.
Yeah, you jerk. How much you have to drink last night, Crow? Good grief.
Come on, get up.
Well, also, I don't know what's in those bottles.
Leave me alone.
It could have just been wine.
Overslept.
When you go through 2 bottles of wine, that's actually not that bad. I mean, don't do it, but it's not that bad. It won't get you that fucked up. Ha! Nice.
Oh, right. Sunrise.
Yeah. Got a little too heavy on the drinking.
You know, you can talk to me about stuff. Yang too.
I want to say, oh, but the hug looks awkward.
Let's just get out of here.
And I'm not faulting them. It's the way the program is. But the moment, okay, we'll give the moment its due.
There.
Can we just go back to bed?
She just used her weapon like a welding
Maybe we should
tool.
You
That's
wanna
neat.
make it?
Not really.
That's why I said Oscar and Blake interacting, and then they interact here. What the hell? Just a random
You guys got
prediction.
the bike ready?
Well,
Hmm.
it's done now. So let's hook this thing up.
Nice. Good job, Crow.
You people are just beacons for bad luck, aren't you?
More specifically, Crow, but yeah. Just collapses into the snow. Fuck this shit.
The universe just doesn't want us getting to Atlas.
No, it's just the riders.
It's just a flat tire. I'm sure there's a spare.
It's not
Wink,
just
wink,
that.
nudge, nudge.
It's everything. Storms, crashes, monsters. I'm so tired.
Me too.
Oh, the tire thing's coming up
Feels
again.
Like we're always having to fight to get by.
Well,
Yeah,
congratulations, you're a huntsman.
that's what we signed up for.
We
Oh,
signed
yeah,
up
thank
to
you, Ruby.
save
Voice of
the
reason.
world, not just delay the
But
inevitable.
Ruby's been like the voice of reason just all of a sudden. Well, everybody else has just
Last
been
night,
getting on my nerves.
I couldn't stop thinking.
More specifically, Yang and Blake.
Are we even going to Atlas?
Asking the real questions now. Yeah, I mean, I understand why she's asking. It's like, what's the point if we can't defeat Salem?
Weiss, we have to.
But why? Yeah.
Osmond hid the relics behind giant doors under enormous schools. But how long would it take Salem to find a lamp in the middle of nowhere?
But the Grim might.
They'd find it eventually, sure. But bury it or just throw it down the well, it would take years.
Really bringing down the mood, Yang.
In our lifetime. But we could be done with it now.
Eh? Oh, throw it down the well. Yeah. God, that was a disturbing shot. Just how blank their eyes are. It's like, what the
I
fuck?
am really tired.
Maybe it's a demon of sloth. Maybe it's sloth. You're some big dude with some chains walking around. Oh, fighting is such a tiresome thing. Or whatever he says. Give me the lamp. Oh shit, hello. Jesus, get her show. I was just kidding.
No, I didn't mean to.
Is that my phone?
Ruby, it's okay.
No, there's something down
Yeah, it
there.
was.
I saw it.
Let me
It was
set it off to the
following
side
me.
there. It was looking at me. It was Jean. He's followed us. God
Hey,
damn it. Fucking
It's okay. You
notifications.
just said you're tired.
I hate Google notifications, by the way.
Now
It'll
let's
work
go.
like it's cancer.
What's wrong
Straight
with you?
cancer.
We can't just
Ugh.
leave. We have to go down there. We have to get the lamp back. Oh, what was I thinking?
All we
All right, Jafar, calm down.
Fix this trailer. Hey, farm boy, check the shed for a spare.
Somebody needs to put like that
Leaving without the
that
lamp.
moth meme over Ruby's face. We need to get the lamp back. God, they're blank expressions,
I'll go
though.
with you. We'll go down together.
Like a bunch of emo kids.
Fine. Get
Ain't-
the stupid lamp.
We'll get the
Fix
stupid lamp.
stupid tire.
Crow's just
Where are you going?
Where do you think?
the drink.
Stupid.
Yeah, I agree with Granny Maria there. Oh, that's something straight out of, like, Resident Evil. Or Silent Hill. Yeah, given,
Carried it away.
Raymond McNeil actually made that point that it reminded him of the first Silent Hill game. Ugh. Especially Wise, I mean, those shoes are really nice. I mean, at least Yang and Blake have boots. Ruby also has boots. Wise has those fucking heels. We got the Necronomicon, or I was thinking that Necronomicon for some reason because cellar,
Oh, come on.
but they didn't find the book in the cellar,
Turn
so.
off your lights and just look for the glow.
Okay.
God damn it! Stop it already! Shit! Fucking hell. Like, even if I were to close all my tabs and everything, it wouldn't fix it. I need to figure out how to shut that shit off. I think what it is it's... Whoa, what the fuck was that thing? The apathy. Are we getting like a sloth grim then? Are we going 7 deadly sins?
Guys,
Ah! What the? Zombies! Oh man, that scream, Jesus. Okay, yeah, we've gone straight like Evil Dead up in here. Granny's bringing the Necronomicon and it's bringing the Deadites back. Jesus. Okay, bullets.
What is this?
Well, hello to you too, Grim things.
Feels heavy.
Okay, so I think those are supposed to be the dudes from the intro that are like reaching out and grabbing at Ruby. So it's not one glob of a Grim, but a bunch of individual ones. God, that shot! What the hell? God, they sound a lot like those, in Old Yarnum, those, like, hooded beasts you run into. Whenever they're, like, alerted to you, they tell everybody else, like, hey, there's someone here. The sound bites are very similar. Good grief, how many of those fuckers are there? I figured it out. They're making everybody tired, so that's what killed everybody. Okay. I mean, obviously, but... How many of these, like... How many of you bastards are...
I can't do this.
I said, I mean...
Can't.
I said make Grim scary again, but... Alright, you're doing it. The question is, how do they beat these Grim?
An exit! An exit!
But yeah, I was thinking it was going to be a Headless Horseman, or it's going to be like some eldritch being with, you know, a shitload of eyes and a shitload of hands, but...
oh, come on.
Zombies from the Necronomicon it is. Oh, Blake's up being a cat.
Blake, get up.
It's fine.
It's fine. I don't know why I find that... Well, I guess just because she said it so dryly. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Ah! Gangly hands are gangly. Silver Eyes to the rescue. I kinda had a feeling.
Watch
I had a feeling.
They're locked.
Where's Crow when you need him?
Out of my way.
Yeah, that sounds very similar to the Bloodborne monsters I just talked about. Whoa, okay, it's fucking with her vision. So yeah, I guess they just kind of sap your will to even do anything. So it's kind of like a sloth demon, or well, sloth demons, sloth grim.
What color are your eyes? You have a family? Friends?
What?
I'm pretty sure she should have known that, but
Think about the people who love
I guess seeing it from her view, I guess I could give it a pass and say that she can't really tell distinct coloration.
Focus.
Like maybe her lens doesn't pick up shades of silver, or not silver, but like she couldn't tell that they were silver.
Life is beautiful. It is precious. And it must be protected.
Silver eye powers activate. Well, all right, that's it done. Wow, that face, those faces. Well, that was okay. A little too easy, but
We're back in the house?
and then again, I mean, bullets don't hardly hurt anything anyway. So, hey, get off me!
What are you doing here?
We're leaving, you idiots. Come on.
Girl, you're a real fucking mess today, aren't you?
Not yet.
Ah, I can hear the bumblebee shippers going batshit.
We have to go now!
Okay, those running animations were a little goofy.
Hey, what are you
Oh, she's gonna set the entrance on fire. Okay, there's more of them. Still, I don't know. I guess I'll talk about it at the end of the episode, which I believe we're getting close to. Are we?
Now we can leave.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Stop it! Stop!
Calm down, Crow.
What's wrong with you? What's...
That's a sight. The hell was that look from him? Oh, okay. I think I know what it might be. He might have real. Gee, oh, there goes that house. I think he's. When he saw the Grim, he realized, holy shit, I just let my niece, almost die because I'm feeling sorry for myself.
They're not strong or ferocious.
They look pretty strong and ferocious to me. Until the Silver Eyes killed them.
Will to go on. Bartleby's estate was hemorrhaging money towards the end. He wanted to cut costs on huntsman protection. But in order to do that, he needed everyone calm. Always.
Managed to get 2 away from their pack. Hike back was miserable, but got the bastards in the cellar. Wife thinks I was out sealing the waterway entrance. I'll do it tomorrow and tell her the truth once these things take the edge off of everyone. I'm tired.
The next page proves that he did. But not before the rest of the pack followed their missing pair all the way home. My guess is they made their way beneath the estate through the water tunnels.
Sounds like a hive mind kind of deal.
Sealed up the next morning. Bartleby's plan worked. No one was angry or sad or scared. No one was anything. And then no one was left.
Damn. What? I would have kept that. I mean, we're probably never going to see those kind of Grim again. They felt like a one-time shot, kind of like the
Giving up.
Knuckleave, but I don't know.
Me too. We can't quit until the lamp is safe.
It's not your fault. It was those things.
I should have known. The signs were all there, but I'd never seen an entire settlement withered away like that. I suppose my mind just isn't what it used to be.
Miss Calavera,
Okay.
how do you know so much about the Grim? And in the tunnels, you knew exactly what to say to make my eyes do that.
Do the thing.
How?
I'm a silver-eyed warrior. Or I was.
Well, isn't it obvious, girl?
Saying she's blind or whatever.
I had silver eyes.
Ah, called it. I mean, the intro gave it away, so not a big, like, ooh, surprise. Like, ooh, mind blown. All right, so that episode was a thing. I enjoyed it. Yep, Ruby is still 6-0 for me. That was a good episode. I just felt that the resolution came a little too quickly. The tension was there. It's just, it could have stayed there a little bit longer. Definitely a very creepy looking dream. I would say scary, but I would definitely say creepy. Disturbing, even. But it was nice to see the kind of melancholy kind of wash away once they all realized that, oh, hey, it was just the Grimm fucking with us. It wasn't actually us feeling this defeat. But I guess in a way it was kind of them, because Yang was angry, Weiss was kind of angry, Blake didn't know what the fuck was going on, and Ruby was just confused to all hell and back on what to do. But she seemed to take charge in that situation, you know, because she saw that Crow was acting a fool, she saw that Yang and Weiss and all them were acting a fool, and then she kind of almost gave in until she realized, hold on, something's not right. We need to get the lamp back. And they're all like, no, let's not. Let's just, I will fucking murder this fucking update thing. Let's just fuck off into the nothing. And then Ruby's able to convince them. They go down. And you saw what happened. Excuse me. So I want to say that look Crow gave the Grimm. It's not because he recognized the Grimm or because he's getting a flashback to something. I want to say it was him realizing what he was just sick. He was sitting around feeling sorry for himself, and he realized that his niece and her team nearly got killed because he wasn't around. And so I think that's him realizing he goofed, essentially. And so I'm thinking he's going to bring that up next episode, like, you know, Ruby, I'm so sorry. You know, I was feeling sorry for myself. I need to get my head back in the game. I need to keep you and the others safe, even though Ozpin, you know, has put me through, like, Depression City Central. I need to realize that, you know, I can't let my self-pity cost me what I have left in this world. And maybe that'll tie into Summer dying or something like that. But I don't know if self-pity would really factor in, considering Crow did have a purpose in life alongside, you know, his team and working for Oz and all that jazz. So maybe not. Maybe I'm getting a little too excited on that theory. But yeah, no Headless Horseman. Unfortunately, I had all my hype built on that, but I wasn't disappointed in the Grimm we got because it was still creepy. It still felt threatening. It's just the resolution, I think, came a little too quickly. But I mean, yeah, I kind of have to be that guy to say that the resolution was a little too snappy, quickie. Like, oh, Silver Eyes activate, boom, problem resolved. Now, I'm not going to call it a MacGuffin because Silver Eyes they're part of the intrinsics of the story. They're a big deal and all that other good shit. So it did feel MacGuffin-y. It just felt like, oh, hey, quick, I found the superpower. Activate superpower, boom, problem solved. And no repercussions whatsoever. But on the plus side, they're not staying in the house anymore. They're moving on to bigger and better things. So it was a nice little short subplot. Because it had that element of horror in it, because you had this family, and this guy was like, okay, my farm's falling apart, I need to keep it together, so I'm going to use these two Grimm to keep everybody calm, ironically, and that went to hell in a handbasket, and everybody literally died in their sleep, because they were just, you know, too tired to get up. So essentially they just, like, they killed themselves, unintentionally. It's just the Grimm were like, yeah, you know, I'm just going to lay in bed all day, and all day became all week, and all week became all month, and then everybody died of dehydration, and they just, you know, slowly started decaying. So as for what we could get next episode, I think obviously it's been following the main group throughout every episode, so I'm thinking we'll probably get an update on Salem and company. Although I'm not sure what we could get an update on with them. I don't really know what they could be doing other than sending, you know, the crew to go collect the relic, while Cinder and Neo are, you know, also in pursuit. So I think in, like, the two teams they send, it'll probably be Tyrion, Emerald, and Mercury, and they'll meet up with Neo and Cinder, and then they'll all group together or whatever. Maybe Neo turns on Cinder, because I felt like Neo, or actually somebody pointed this out to me and to others, that Neo was a little too quick to jump onto Cinder's side, and I think she just wants Cinder around to help her find Ruby. In which case she'll, you know, do her thing against Ruby, but then she'll also turn on Cinder at some point. Like, I think it's an enemy of my enemy is my friend alliance. It's not like these two give a shit about each other beyond their shared desire of killing Ruby and getting revenge for Roman. But even so, it wasn't necessarily Ruby's fault that Roman died. He essentially caused his own death, you know, because of his he didn't keep his cool, as it were. And then as you saw in Volume 3. But overall, yeah, good episode. Next episode is the midway point. Given what we had this episode, yeah, I mean, they kind of had the big resolution to our subplot here, which, you know, again, good short story, because the ending was not a happy one for anybody, because the house is burning down, the farm is just gone. And, you know, this guy, he just wanted to do right by his family and made some bad choices, and, well, you make the bed, you sleep in it, literally. Anyways, enough of that dark humor. So... yeah, not a whole hell of a lot else to say other than, you know, it seems like the gang has their drive back. They've got their mojo back, barring Crow. I guess to a degree Oscar, but we didn't really see much of Oscar post. Oh, hey, we figured out what the thing was going on. We figured out why we were all so melancholic and lethargic and whatnot. Or not lethargic, but late. Well, I guess lethargic. Well, Crow was being lethargic. You know, he just didn't want anybody to. He didn't want to do anything with anybody. Ruby tried to be the comforting one. She tried to, you know, be like, hey, you know, if you got some shit to vent, you know, I'm all ears. Yang is all ears. You know, whoever, we're all ears. But I guess he's just not having, I guess he just doesn't know how to cope with this right now, because his purpose in life has literally been thrown back in his face saying, yeah, no, sorry. You were chasing a pipe dream the entire time. But anyway, folks, that has been my whole review for, Volume 6, Chapter 6, what the hell was it called? Oh, Alone in the Woods. Kind of a scary title, actually. Especially if you think about Crow and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, and then I also got the Crow cut out because I had a prediction he might die this episode, but I was like, nah, it's too soon. If they're going to kill him, it'll be like towards the end of the volume. Maybe. I don't know. It just depends on it, because they've been kind of hinting at it for a good while now, as Chibi Reviews pointed it out. Like, since Volume 4, they've kind of hinted at him dying at some point. Even though in Volume 4, I felt like that was the red herring, him getting poisoned and whatnot. That was just meant to build tension up until we got to the freaking Knuckalave. But anyway, folks, this has been my reaction to RWBY Volume 6, Chapter 6, and I will see you all for the next reaction, and I will also probably see you sooner for the discussion video I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So anyway, folks, have a good one.